Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz, our program where we interview our chamber members and let you learn a little bit more about them. This year, we're very happy to have this program sponsored by TDS Fiber. Joining me today on Business Buzz is Kim Bird and Nicole Lacka, co-branch managers with First Colony Mortgage here in Meridian. Welcome, ladies. Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good morning. So, First Colony Mortgage, you are about to open a new office space, but you've been here in the Valley for a little while, serving. Tell us a little bit about First Colony Mortgage.
First Colony Mortgage is a very family-owned business. It was started in 1984 by a husband and wife.
Yep.
And then when they decided to step down, their son took over, and he's had numerous offers to sell the business and really wanted to maintain that family feel. And it is very much a family business. Husbands and wife run marketing, and the owner and his wife, help run the business. And then in our office, Kim's son works for us, so we kind of continue that family feel in our own office here. So not a huge presence in the Treasure Valley. So we are excited that we kind of get to be the second office in Idaho, but the first in Treasure Valley for First Colony.
Well, Kim, I asked you earlier, what type of mortgages is it you produce? How do you help people? Independent, what type of mortgages do you work with?
We are direct with Fannie and Freddie. Okay. We're direct with FHA. We have VA. We have Idaho Housing, which we have a first responders heroes program that we offer for people who have been on the front lines during COVID and everything that has been happening there, where we can have our borrowers come in with 0.5% of funds to close total. So if they purchase a $500,000 home, they can come in with as little as $2,500. And it's a program that was developed specifically for those people who are helping in the Valley.
Who's your team here? You're opening an office here in the Treasure Valley. You're growing. What's your team like, and what are your goals for the future?
Well, we're super blessed because we have the opportunity that everything is in our office in Meridian. So our underwriter is in our office, our processor, everyone is right in that office, in our new office. So instead of having a problem on a loan or a question and having to call someone or email someone, we literally get up and she's right outside our door. So our office is very self-contained and very local, which we love.
Okay. Well, you keep mentioning your new office. Tell us a little bit about where you're going to be and things here in Meridian.
Our office is beautiful. It's a brand new build out. It's on 10 Mile on the freeway in the Lidos building. And we have a beautiful view of west. So our sunsets will be gorgeous. And we're hoping that people will get to come out and just come in and say hi and get to see where we're at. And we're definitely trying to ensure that everybody knows they're welcome to come in and just even say hi.
Yeah, we're hosting a lot of community events in our new office and trying to really reach out to the community, whether it's not just to real estate agents or other mortgage people, but we really want to reach out to the community and get to know other people as well, so we can have that individual borrower, not just kind of have that feel. Yeah.
Well, part of you joining the chamber is we're happy to do ribbon cuttings, and I think we've got that scheduled. I think we're looking at May 4th.
That's correct.
Is your ribbon cutting event at your new location, 1 p.m. So definitely we're going to encourage the business community to come out and see your new space and help welcome you to the community.
We would love that.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. We're going to be
We're going to do an early Cinco de Mayo.
Early Cinco. It's May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
We're
So what will you be providing to the Treasure Valley in mortgage lending that maybe it sets you apart from other mortgage companies?
Well, I think we touched on that just briefly. Kim and I, between the two of us, not to date ourselves, have about 50 years of experience. So we've kind of seen the ups and downs, and we've been in the Treasure Valley for 20 years each or so. So we've seen the ups and downs, and we do want to make it more about the individual borrower experience. Of course, we love real estate agents and we love builders, but we really want to reach out to those individual. And I think we set ourselves apart because lenders, have mostly all the same programs, the rural housing, the VA, all of those bells and whistles. But our customer service and that one-on-one and that communication, I think, is really what sets us apart.
And we know every program available, and sometimes you may think that one program is the best for a client. And right now, with the interest rates the way that they're going, one program may not actually be the best thing for the borrower. If we were looking for a better rate or better mortgage insurance or all the different things that we have the experience with, we know what will best suit our borrowers. And that's the thing, is that each person is an individual.
Right.
It's not come in and go out. We want to take care of each person for their individual needs, and we have that experience too.
Right, to get the best program and the lowest payment to each individual instead of trying to cookie cutter people.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's one of the important things today. You know, interest rates are fluctuating a little bit, but the housing market is tough, and you know, trying to get people into a home, and honestly, sometimes even a $500,000 home is cheaper than some of the rent that we're seeing in the market.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the cost also. Talking about, we have some very specialized programs, like Kim was talking about, where you get into a home for a very small amount of down payment. And if you look at renting, when you're talking about first and last and deposits and all the costs to rent, it does become, believe it or not, cheaper to purchase than it does to rent if you're talking money out of pocket. So it is interesting.
So one of the things you were talking with me a little bit earlier that I think I found unique was the fact that, you know, we do have a housing shortage. That's one of the things that's driving the price up. You were telling me about a partnership that you have with some builders that are looking to establish and help the community grow. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we have two builders and a third potentially that have moved into the valley, and they've secured property, quite a bit of property. We're looking at potentially a 10-year build out of homes that will be available and increase the inventory within the valley, which is going to help a lot of people be able to get into homes at potentially more affordable pricing.
Because it becomes supply and demand. Right now, our supply is so short, and there's just not many properties out there. So then the competition becomes more fierce. The price is driven up, as we all know. So what we're doing is, and what First Colony's done, is they're encouraging these builders to come into this market. They've purchased a ton of land, and then we're going to have all this more inventory, and then that's going to help people to be able to purchase homes again, especially first-time home buyers and, you know, people that can't come in and compete in a market and pay $100,000 over asking price or over value. So we're really hoping that bringing in that inventory will help the community as a whole be able to purchase homes again for reasonable prices.
Right. Kim, you mentioned some of the things earlier about your types of loans, the VA and things like that. You were talking earlier about things that you're doing in the community to help others. Share with us a little bit about the things you're passionate about.
I think the biggest thing, as we did discuss, we've been in the business for a long time. And right now, Nicole and I are in a position where we can do more than just loans. We can make a difference in the community and be more involved in things that will help people.
Like our VA group.
Yeah, we're a Veterans Association for Real Estate Professionals is one of the things that in this last year really become passionate about. I'm a government affairs director for that association, and it's helping veterans in the community with any home needs, any kind of things that we may be able to help benefit veterans and help them with their home, if repairs, different things that may be needed for them, as well as advocating for the veterans with their home loans. And that's a big deal for us. We're also involved in different networking, because of so many people moving here. There's a lot of networking businesses that we become more involved with and more passionate about, so we can provide lunch and learns and ways for people to get to know one another, especially so many people from out of the state that are moving here.
Right, and we do have a group that we're working with. It's also, so we have a VA group, and we do have a group that is specifically geared to first responders.
Yes.
So we can help educate them on those loan programs that are available for them, and then we are really excited because starting next month we have a women's group as well.
Yeah.
That we're going to be helping facilitate. So we have quite a few of those community outreach programs that we're just starting, and it's going to be really fun to help each one of those in different ways and educate those groups.
Okay. So if someone was wanting to get in touch with you, find out more about the mortgage services that you provide, what's the best way for them to get in touch with either of you?
Right now, it'd be calling us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phone or email.
Yeah.
Either one.
So I think we've got Kim's phone number up there and Nicole's phone number.
Yep.
And then website, they can visit your website to
Yes.
find out more about your company.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I think we got email addresses as well.
Yep.
Yep. And Nicole.
There it is.
All right. Excellent. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. And we look forward to your ribbon cutting on May
Yeah.
4th.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
We're going to come out and help you celebrate the opening of your new office space here in Meridian. And thank you for joining us today.
Well, thanks for
Thank
having
you,
us.
Sean.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
excellent.
Thank you.
So be sure and join us this Friday as we bring you the Meridian Main Street Market. They're opening very soon for their season, and we'll be meeting with Cherie Evelyn to talk a little bit about what the market has to offer this year. Also, this Saturday, don't forget we have our Softball for Scholarships program here at Story Park. We've got a day filled of food. We've got lunch and dinner available, barbecue dinner available. But the fun thing is come out and watch our 12 teams. We've got a bracket built. March Madness is over with. The game was last night, but we've got another bracket for you to pay attention to. We've got some great companies coming out and playing for the scholarships. Our hope is to provide 7 or more $1,000 scholarships to Meridian High School students like we did last year. So please come out, buy some of the food, support the teams that are playing all day long. That's Saturday. The game started at 8 a.m. Championship game is at 6:45. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week, Meridian.